Hi everyone, my name is April, and today I do like to share my interview with Michael, a Dutch Australian freelance artist, born and raised in Australia. Michael's interest in art began in high school when his passion for reading comics sparked his interest in drawing. This hobby also became the foundation of his professional career. Unlike many of his peers, Michael decided not to pursue a college education after high school. Instead, he went straight to work as a freelance artist. His full-time job was a pattern design for the company called Inkster. However, in 2021, he made the difficult decision to leave his job. Michael shared with me that he was confused, that the stress of his job made him unhappy, and that he had changed of his mind about what he wanted to create. So he decided to create and find a new direction. After leaving Inkster, Michael took on various part-time design jobs through the online submissions. This period of freelancing eventually led another key moment in 2023 when he decided to start his own business. Today, he runs a website that sells clothing, hats, and other merchandise, all of which he's uniquely designed. During our conversation, Michael reflected on two significant turning points in his life. The first was discovering his love for drawing in high school, which paved the way for his future career. And the second was the moment he chose to quit his full-time job in 2021 to pursue his passion on his own terms. This key moment shaped the artist he is today, as someone who values creativity, growth, and independence. So Michael is very confident when it comes to his future plan. His next goal is to expand his business, and his plan to recruit a team of like-minded design partners to make his website more commercially. His journey in life is about not putting the limits on himself and taking the risks and pursuing the art of his dreams. We are all connected by this shared value, recognizing that creative work requires a balance of passion, adventures, and continuous improvement. Next, I'll share an interview clip about how Michael, as an artist, thinks when he gets some bad feedback.
So in my line of work, there's definitely a lot of feedback and also criticism that you might face from other people, especially on Instagram. There'll always be people commenting, leaving their thoughts and opinions on the work that you upload. Thankfully, at least for my art, a lot of the time the feedback is quite positive. And it's always good having that positive feedback because it lets you have an idea of what people like and what they don't like. Whenever I get negative feedback, I don't tend to look at it as a bad thing, as I believe there can always be some grain of truth even in negative feedback. So it's important to also take those perspectives into consideration. The big thing in incorporating the feedback into my own work is, while I want to make work that people will enjoy and like to look at, it's also important to me to retain a lot of my own elements from my own life that help separate my art from other artworks out there. So the key to doing that is just to create more art that is your own art. The more you do that, I think the more you build your own identity, and that can always shine through in your work.
As Michael mentioned in the interview, he doesn't ignore negative feedback, but rather accepts it positively and strives to understand the point of view behind the comments, uses these criticisms for his own growth. As David Kane says in his article, "Where there's pressure, there's a story. Our brains make connections between experiences." And Michael's ability to see feedback as part of his creative journey exemplifies this. Accepting criticism is something that Michael and I both agree is vital in a career.